Yo, what is up YouTube? I'm Blitz5 and in today's video I'm going to be going over how to level up faster in Call of Duty World War II. So the first things here are really obvious in the headquarters match. You should be collecting your payroll every 4 hours. You should do this as much as possible. If you're home, just log in. It takes 5 seconds to collect the 100 armory credits. And there's not that many ways to get the armory credits, so doing the payroll is definitely the best and easiest way to do it. And then second, also, are the orders. Everybody should be taking advantage of this so far in Call of Duty. These are like the easiest way to get XP, supply drops, bonus points, armor credits, all of that stuff. And you should always have your weekly orders on, and you should be always coming back to collect more daily orders after you finish them. A lot of times I see what people are doing is they just get like one order, they'll do that, and then they'll keep playing in the lobby and they won't select more orders. So make sure in between each game you're going back and selecting another daily order, and you can do that by going to hit start, go to orders, and you can see which ones you've completed so far. You can collect the reward and then get another order. So just make sure that when you're playing, you're doing these, you're playing different game types and all that stuff, and it'll help you get a lot of XP a lot faster. And then third is the quartermaster here. I know a lot of people have been discouraged by using the contracts because a lot of them are extremely difficult. I made a video about that, so I'll post it in the description box below. You can check it out. But basically what I found is that the top two here, the get 100 kills in any mode for 40 minutes, is one of the easiest ones. And then the easiest one by far is to get 3 headshots in any game mode in 20 minutes. The rest of these can be pretty difficult. For example, this one right here is get 35 kills in team deathmatch, which to me in 10 minutes is extremely difficult. Even if you're a really good player, you can only get like 25, 30 kills. You might get 35 kills, but betting on that using 225 points is a pretty big risk, and most of the times you're not going to get it. But the good thing about these contracts is that you can do them as many times as you want. They're not limited to like the daily contracts or the weekly contracts. So you should always have, in my opinion, these 2 contracts on. Get the 3 headshots at any time, get the 100 kills, and you can constantly be getting the extra 3,000 XP and the extra 750 XP by just playing and doing these. A lot of times you just do these on accident without even trying, so it's super helpful. But everybody knows to collect this stuff in the headquarters. This is the basic stuff. What I want to move on to are the more advanced things, and that's by going into the menu, clicking on your soldier, and going into the dossier. So here we can see all the challenges, and I haven't seen many people utilizing this. When you click into challenges, you can see there's like 4 or 5 major tabs here. There's soldiering, divisions, score streaks, game modes, and prestige. And once you click into these, you can see the different kind of challenges that are in each game type. So for example, let's go into the soldiering one, and we'll go into killer. I think these are getting all the different medals for getting triple kills and all that stuff, and you can see which ones are still available, and you can try to focus on getting 10 kills without dying in a row to finish the different tiers. And then once you get the challenge, complete the challenge, you get a different calling card for each thing. So let's do another example. If we go into score streaks, you can see what score streaks you're using. A lot of times people keep their score streaks the same. So if we go into like air assault, a lot of times I've been using the fighter pilot and like the UAV bomb and the glide bomb. Everybody uses the glide bomb, and you can see I'm already on tier 3 of that. But once I finish tier 4, I'm going to be finished with this objective. So it's important that I start using some different kill streaks, maybe the Molotov cocktail, the ball turret gunner, all this different stuff, because when you use those, you just get more XP. And you should also be doing this with game modes as well. A lot of people end up just playing domination, so you can see here that most of my domination challenges are completed. But if you go over to something like search and destroy or kill confirmed, which I haven't been playing as much of, and I'm sure you probably haven't either, you can see that there's a lot of things here that can still be unlocked and give you a lot of bonus XP in the game. So it's important to go through here. There's a lot of different stuff here that can be unlocked for each gun, for each game type, kill streaks, divisions. So there's a lot of different things here. Make sure you're constantly switching what division you have, your guns, all that stuff. And then if we go back to the soldier and go into divisions, you should also be doing the same thing for all of your guns. So for example, right now I'm going to go to my what is this, my infantry class. I put a heavy machine gun on my infantry class, so you should get so you can get 3 different attachments, which I think is super helpful, like a little pro tip there. And since I was using this gun with the extra clip, I had 75 bullets in 1 clip. I had the grip and also full metal jacket, which is like super overpowered. I finally leveled up the MG15, and as soon as you get to the final level, which is weapon level 10, you should go ahead and prestige this weapon. And it says right here that resetting the weapon level and relock all attachments. In exchange, you can show your clan tag on your weapon and you will earn XP rewards, again, for each weapon level. So you should be constantly doing this as soon as you hit this point. And it's important to check this in between each game, because a lot of times you could be playing with a weapon that's at max level for like hours on end, and you could have reset it and leveled it up and got a lot more XP while you're doing that. So constantly make sure you do that, and then eventually, even though you're using, maybe your favorite weapon in each class, it's important to play with different guns. Like a lot of times people end up just using the grease gun and the MP40, or same thing with the rifles, they just use the FG42 in the bar. And fortunately for me, I haven't even used these guns yet, so I'm going to have a lot of time to level them up and get a lot of XP. So just make sure you're trying out different weapons. Like right now I'm using the Siberian rifle, which sucks, but because I want to level it up and get the XP, I'm using it, and that's helped me prestige faster, and then hopefully I'll get to the second prestige, and so on and so forth. So basically just make sure that you're constantly switching everything up, like your pistols, your basic training. You can also level up the different equipment. So there's a lot of things to do here that a lot of people just neglect by keeping on the same class over and over again. So if you follow this stuff, you level up a lot faster, you can prestige, you get more supply drops, everything that everybody wants in Call of Duty right here. Alright, so as always, if you guys are playing on Xbox, feel free to hit me up at Blitz5. Thank you all for watching, and peace out.